And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. 1 gone, runner at first. Digging in, Eric Wagaman. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's high. Shit.
Him out. Whip number 9. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Rosario, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Ba 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 ba.
That's a little bit low. This to third, Wagaman. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
To the right side. Gorman throws on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Garcia. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Suzuki on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. First offering, and it just misses.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stuck through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
No outs, runner at first. Corey Seager, the next up for the Marlins. Dives back, out!
Are you fucking kidding
That
me?
could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
In plenty of time to first. Seager is gone quickly. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Over to first. That ends the inning.
Blue chews up.
I'm trying to see. How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food?
So you go somewhere.
How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? Ain't no sorry. Fuck you mean you be calling on me because they just reported my account and suspended my account. But then you stayed alive talking about you didn't get your food. They don't make no sense. And then if you look at you say you didn't see the right person. He was in the car, so that means you wasn't paying attention. You had me in trouble for 15 minutes and 20 minutes to bring your food.
Right.
Your big fat ass you did. You the only one that just came to
Yo,
me.
big fat ass.
How would you lie, though? How would you lie and say you didn't get your food when your
Yo, this shit. Right. She said, "Yo, big ass, yo, big fat ass, fat ass, ain't it?" I'm done. See what happened? Hey, your big fat ass, ain't it?
I'm trying to see. How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food?
Them Jesus, I mean, them Jesus struggling. Jesus struggling. He would take father put.
Got time today, so you asked me why y'all here knew what you're preaching, bitch. I am the definition of practice. What the fuck you preach? Hi, my name is Bella Van Dellen. If you're new to my page, I'm a track rapper from the south side of Chicago. And I dropped out of high school so I could help support my impoverished family living in this post-capitalistic hellscape. You refuse to acknowledge fucking exist. Crazy. Right? At age 17, I got emancipated so I could get my GED because back in my day, you couldn't get a GED. And so as wild as I actually got time today, so you asked me why y'all here. As wild as I You know, if you're from Chicago, one thing you know and two things for certain, we don't say goodbye. Da 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 da. Story time. Did you guys know that there are studies? I mean, like actual.
You can't out toxic me.
As wild as I actually got time. Tell that bitch that I get even. Never in my life felt more attacked by a Facebook post than I did today. Let me tell y'all something. My homeboy Kevin, okay, he made a post today, and this man said, oh my God, some of us are still single because we can't admit out loud that we love red flags. Because listen, them red flag 304s, male or female, they're a vibe. Baby, they're a red flag. Let me explain something to you, right? They'd be like, oh, he got 5 baby mamas. And a normal woman would be like, you know what? Let me stay away from that man. I don't need that type of drama in my life. Me, I'm like, I know he's swinging that thing. Baby, call me. They'll be to the cruise. I got spend money. What's good? There you go, Big Daddy. I love you. Okay, they'd be like, oh, he's toxic. His ex said that he was a narcissist. I'm like, that sounds like a challenge. Google rate, no contact first. You gonna call me black? When I'm black, you over some minor inconvenience? Like the fucking games because you're not going to toxic me. I'm a Sagittarius, baby. All this fucking smoke, and we gonna live chaotically ever after. They told me he's love bombing me. No, he's not. He couldn't possibly be. This is me. It makes perfect logistical sense. He's falling in love, wants to be my boyfriend, and move in after the first date. Homosexual. That's not a thing. He's throwing it like he is. He's talking about he needs to cause it. No. He loves me. Right? What the fuck is wrong? I'm the right one. Thank you for coming to today's TED Talk. I'm gonna go book a fucking therapy session. This shit has me spiraling. That track.
God damn. Oh, followed. Oh, she fine. She fine.
And the Marlins down. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Cabrera back to work. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edward Cabrera gives way, and he's in line for the loss, but I think they'll be very happy with the way he threw the ball. Back after a quick break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, George Soriano.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
You ain't gonna out toxic me. Oh, he is my favorite internet person, hands down.
Come here. Spell me. It looks stupid to you. No, spell it. M-E. There is no D. There is no D in me. Not yet. Hello. You say you're going to permanently disable people's Switch?
Hands down, my favorite internet chick. Look forward to a post every day.
Ruiz up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Close, but called a ball. 2-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Oh, right to the backstop.
Every time I try it.
So a wild
I
pitch
do too
allows
much.
the runner to advance. Inside.
And I hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
So digging in, Robert Hassel III.
Hassel.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion. There's the second baseman. Turns the double play. Nice throw to first. And that's the way to end the inning.
Really go out, top the good. That shit is so far.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Poche also getting ready.
Ah! It was like he knew that bitch was going
first
up.
in time and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Derek Hill. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there.
Go, go, go! Yes!
He circles the bases. His second home run of the series is 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. Bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level. But that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mitchell. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Jorge Lopez.
And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Curveball over for a called strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. It kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Bo, 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 bo.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Juan Yepes. He represents the go-ahead run. Right side, Gorman. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jack Dunn digs in now.
Jack Dunn.
That clips the zone. 0-1. just
plate, ball one.
missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws across the diamond. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Poche.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Way inside.
2 strikes.
And a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Sasaki, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 68 appears to be getting loose. Ferrer warming up as well. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. Base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, God.
The 0-1. And ball 1.
Inside.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's out to center field. Hessel gets there. He's under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That to right. Suzuki sizes this one up. And a quick out, number one. And now here is Luis Garcia. First pitch, and he just misses. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Liner, and this could be trouble. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over him, absolutely smoked that ball.
Now that here comes the skipper out of
Now pitching for the Marlins. Number 61, Robbie Snelling.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Ball one, no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That clips a corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Sends it across to first, and there's two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That's through there for a strike. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 68.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts has not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Gorman at the plate and takes high there. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Going to count 1-2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Right through there, got him. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Jonah Bride. He represents the winning run. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hassel makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And one back here at Lone Depot Park. We're in extras here. Up now for Washington. Paul DeYoung in the dirt, and the runner holds. Man at second.
Ball, that's just out.
And there's the strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. Gorman pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III.
Oh, come on, dude.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. And
on the ground to the left. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Juan Yepes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the go-ahead run at third. And here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And he deals. On the ground to third. DeYoung throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And at the plate for Miami, Eric Wagaman. And time called at the plate. Maybe. He tries to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Pinch hitter coming on. Number 21. The winning run on base for him. In the air, left field, down the line. And
that's why you do it. That's why you do it.
You know, he had to feel the pressure of winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact. And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score.
That's what I'm talking about, fellas. What? Go lay down. I'm not taking you back out. You just went out. Oh, shit.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Miami Marlins. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's...
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Abbott. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust it.
And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Abbott, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Riley Green. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
On its way to the corner, Yelich running hard. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. Torkelson went deep in his most recent game. And now he steps off the rubber. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there. That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one almost got him. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yelich dives back in. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. That one way inside.
1-0.
Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed. Line drive. Meadows tracks it down for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot. Jorbeat Bebos.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all,
runner on the go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. At the plate, Jonah Bride. And singing, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Runner.
Yelich goes. Ripped to short. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Marlins lead 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami. And now it's going to be Gleyber Torres. Torres, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike 1.
0-1.
There's the strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, singing.
he likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Popped up left side. Seager. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. Flaherty back to work. Popped up.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Torkelson makes the grab. One pitch and one out. And now for the Marlins, Jorby B-Boss.
He really needs to start making more contact. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Green makes the play. 2 down. And up next for Miami, Eric Wagaman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
1-1.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Can you kill it?
And a foul ball. And now it's even up.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
I can kill that.
Base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next to hit, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jake Rogers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a bouncer. B-Boss on to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. Yelich pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Matt Vierling, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Lone Depot Park, here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. And that one lifted in the air center field. Meadows makes the play. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Oh, that hit.
Fuck!
Gets it there in time, though. And
What? Wait, whoa.
Play like that. That was amazing.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Ziggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turned out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned.
Flaherty will move to first. Yelich dives back in. And now, Seiya Suzuki.
Oh!
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Seager stands in now. He swings and fouls one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, ball one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Right. Stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That misses. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Two-run shot for Miami this inning. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Riley Green.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Abbott ready to fire now.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Chop back up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Tigers are shut down there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Jorbeat Vivas. Fly to left his first time. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is downstairs, 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses. On the inside corner for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And it is 2-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Flaherty back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. That one off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Top 6. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Missed inside with the curve.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The other way, and out number 1 on the ground.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Sliced hard but foul. Hard hit left side. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first with 2 up, 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ground ball right side. Bryant takes it himself, and the Tigers retired 1-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Oh, got him.
Back and you can forget it.
Oh, back of him.
His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Blue, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jack Flaherty out of the game, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now
New pitcher on now, Bo Brisky. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 in this one. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Seager with an uncharacteristic
1-0.
stretch of poor play lately. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Bride, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Foul ball. Right at first, one gone. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Jorby Bebos. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Wagaman lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next pitch, not close, up high. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And they're all loaded up.
Take a base.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Agustin Ramirez. His righty-lefty splits there. Late swing, fouled off. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Two outs. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Marlins add another with the solo shot. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball. Back here in Miami, here's the left fielder, Riley Green. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Wagaman makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike one. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him. That one ripped left field. That's back there. That's not coming back. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Base is empty, one away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Andrew Nardi.
That one fouled off. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Key up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. That's a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Out to short, Seager. They get the force. That's the third out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Foley.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Hill at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Herter getting cranked up as well. And that one missing low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
What a
batting,
battle.
the
It's
right
not
field.
always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Fought off foul. Two down.
Careful.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Laser could be trouble. Around second is Yelich. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Here's Corey Seager.
Oh!
Back there. Out of here. His 42nd home run of the season. It's 6-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jason Foley done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the bump, Grant Herter.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And here is Jonah Bride. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Nardi back to work. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Nardi, a 6'3 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. This one chopped to first. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Marlins leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Corrals it, and a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jorby B-Boss. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.